Welcome back, Cougars. From a wonderful summer, it's been hot. One of the coolest places to be on campus is the Clovis High Counseling Center. Here you'll find the most fabulous counseling staff around. Mr. Ware, Mrs. Frazier, Mrs. Pritchard, Mrs. Wilson, Mrs. Hanson, Mrs. Dean, and Mr. Schumann. Sign up for our Remind texts throughout the year. We will send out a lot of updates, upcoming events, deadlines, reminders, things you will not want to miss. So make sure that you sign up to have these text reminders based on your class, your graduating class of. Your counselor can help you do this, but please make sure that you do sign up for Remind texts. Parents are welcome to do this as well so they can help keep you organized. Remember, the Counseling Center is like your one-stop shop. If we don't have the answer, we will find out who does. We'll direct you to the right person or the right place. You're going to see your counselor several times throughout the year. We will come and meet with you from your classes. We have guidance lessons at all grade levels. If you've been at Clovis High or even at Clark, welcome incoming 9th graders. We have already seen you for registration. You're welcome to come into the Counseling Center in between classes, at lunchtime, before and after school. Anytime you have questions, you want to say hello, you need something, make sure that you come into the Counseling Center. Counselors will also meet with each of our students individually. Throughout the year, we also have parent meetings and workshops. We help with all kinds of things. Registering for classes here at Clovis High School. We'll talk to you quite a bit about some career and college exploration as well. And remember, you're going to have your counselor, the same counselor, for all 4 years. Come in, get to know them so that they can get to know you. They're going to be of great help for you over these next 4 years, whether it's time to look for a job, talking about where you're going to go to college, what your plans are for after graduation. Credits count. Please make sure that you know how many credits you need in order to be on track. Every year we'll go over this with you. As a freshman, you'll need 60 credits. At the end of the sophomore year, you'll need 110. End of the junior year, 170, so that ultimately when you graduate, you have at least 230 credits. Your counselor will help guide you towards meeting your graduation requirements, but it is your responsibility to take a look at your transcript, ask any questions that you have about where you stand, so that we can make sure that you graduate with your class in June of whatever you are. We have a rubric that we go over every year, a couple times a year, and it's posted on our Counseling Center website. This rubric shows the requirements for graduation with a diploma from Clovis High School, Clovis Unified. We'll also go over the requirements for entering 4-year colleges and universities, your CSUs and your UCs. And then there's also some NCAA requirements. So for those of you who plan on playing sports in college, you'll also need to make sure that you're following those guidelines and talking to your counselor, and we can help you out. If you are planning to play sports in college, you'll need to make sure that you register with the NCAA Eligibility Center at the end of your junior year. Do make sure that you've had these conversations throughout the next few years with your counselor, and they'll help guide you and make sure that you've done everything that you need. There are some tests that you'll need to take in order to make sure that you are 4-year college eligible. There's a practice SAT that is offered to all of our sophomores. You'll take that. It's offered to you for free as a sophomore. And then in the junior year, it's recommended that juniors take the PSAT again. It's always offered in October. This year, it's October 19th. So sophomores, you'll be taking that. Juniors, you need to take that if you're planning on applying to a 4-year college. Most 4-year schools require that you take SATs and ACTs for admission. So that PSAT is the practice test for the SAT in particular. Counselors will remind you about the dates and times that you should be taking the SAT and the ACT, but just as an upfront reminder, the spring of the junior year and the fall of the senior year is when you are recommended to take SAT and ACT. Starting with the spring of the junior year, and then that senior year will be retakes. There is some practice as well that is free. The Khan Academy has partnered with the College Board, which is where you'll register for the SAT. And Khan Academy provides free individualized SAT test prep. Make sure that you check that out. It's fantastic. Khan Academy for years has been a great place to go to get some tutoring on any subject area. So remember, it's not just for the SAT practice, it's for any subject while you're going through high school as well as college. If you need some help, check out khanacademy.org. While you're at Clovis High School, take full advantage of your time here. There are a lot of things that you can do so that you have a good time and you're learning, so make it count. Did you know that some high school students are earning community college credit while still in high school? Keep in mind, as you're registering for classes, we'll be talking with our students about dual enrollment classes, so classes where you can earn college credit and high school credit. There are some summer programs as well as high school enrichment programs that offer some college credit. So if that's something you're interested in, talk to your counselor about that. We'll see if that's a good fit, and we'll walk you through the process of getting enrolled and earning some college credit. We used to have some classes that were called ROP. Those are the same classes now that we call CTE. What is CTE? These are career and technical education programs, and you learn subjects like some of your academic core subjects while you are using them in real life. So for instance, you know how many times we've said, why am I taking geometry? I'll never use geometry in real life. Well, when you build a house, when you are drafting, any kinds of planning that take measurement, that's all geometry. So classes in the CTE program will teach you things like that. Academic things that you will use in the real world. Many of these classes offer hands-on training, and you can get some real-world experience. You can get some certifications that you can put on your resume, and then when you go out to get a job, you can make sure you promote yourself that you have all of these certifications and experiences and courses. So when we talk about career exploration, you guys need to know that you have a lot of opportunities while in high school to explore different careers, what you need in order to pursue that career. And this is a great time for you to decide, ooh, yeah, I'd really like to do that, or never in a million years would I do that, before you start getting advanced training or having to pay for those things in college. So do take advantage of some of the opportunities at our high school. One of the things that you can do is take some of the CTE courses. There are some at Clovis High listed here on the left. And then there are some others at Clovis East that you can take. We do have bus transportation. Our sister schools, Buchanan, North, and West, have CTE courses as well. They may fit into your schedule. Just talk to your counselor about that. There's also the Center for Advanced Research and Technology, or CART. This allows you to explore some different fields of study. So if you're interested in becoming a doctor or a nurse or a physical therapist, maybe the biomed program is for you. Maybe you're thinking about becoming an engineer, or you want to get into psychology or game design. There are a lot of different options that you can check out once you're juniors and seniors at CART, and those CTE classes along with CART are for juniors and seniors. While you're in high school, your success is important, and we have a lot of resources available to our students in order to help you be the most successful you possible. The Tutorial Center is open Monday through Thursday. after school in the library, and there's free tutoring in every subject. We have teachers in there, we have student tutors in there, all providing free help for you in any subject area. It's open from 2:45 to 4 o'clock. Great place to go. We also have CHS Connection. So maybe you're at home and it's 9 o'clock at night and you need some help in English. If you check out CHS Connection, you can get help in every kind of academic subject. There's some technology resources for you too. Great place to go to get some help in your classes, studying, organization. So do check out CHS Connection. Your counselor will help guide you through career cruising, but we do want you to check it out on your own. Have some fun with it. It's a great place to go for some career exploration, some college exploration as well. There's scholarships on there. We're going to do some assessments to kind of check out what your interests are, and then it will show you what careers you may be interested in. You can match that up with colleges. Check out the scholarships that'll help pay for those schools. Lots of good stuff on career cruising. Don't forget to check your grades on Student Connection. Your parents can check out Parent Connection as well. You should be looking at your grades, I would say, at least once a week. It's up to you to be responsible for any missing assignments, talk to your teachers about maybe some things that you see that you have questions about. This is a good place for you to keep track of your grade in class and be able to work with your teacher so that you can be successful. In February, Beyond High School is coming again. We have this every year. It's a college and career exploration night. It's free to our students. Mark your calendars. We'll give you more information as we get closer. This is a great evening for our students and families for some options, things that you can do after high school. Just a reminder, once school begins, which here we are, there are no schedule changes unless there's a mistake on your schedule. Counselors have been working hard for the last 2 weeks, making sure everybody's in the right classes. So if you haven't talked to your counselor already about making any schedule changes, sorry, it's probably too late. But if there's a mistake and you haven't seen your counselor yet, you need to get in there right away. So when we're done today, make sure you check out, go talk to your counselor after school. Our website, Clovis High website, chs.cusd.com. If you just put a /counseling, you can go to our counseling center website. We've got so much good stuff there. Everything that we talk about with colleges and careers, scholarships, there's a resume template, actually several resume templates on there, but anything that you would need to help with your success at Clovis High and prepare for your future, things that we talk about regularly with our students, everything's going to be on there. So please make sure that you visit it a lot. Oh, and that's it. Sorry, I thought there was more. Oh my gosh, a lot of information. If you have any questions, make sure that you come into the counseling center. Don't forget where we are. It is the coolest place on campus. See ya.